Okay, second live stream of the night, and yes, it's me this time, not Charlie. So, as you can tell from the title of this live stream, we're doing another MPack theater. Yay! First one in since I think the Halloween stream. And we'll be watching the we're watching the SpongeBob movie, the original one. Yep. First, I'll have to mute the desktop audio for copyright. And yeah. So yeah, we're gonna be watching the SpongeBob movie tonight for MPack Theater to celebrate the release, the upcoming theatrical release of the original. The fourth theatrical SpongeBob movie, the SpongeBob movie, The Search for SquarePants in theaters, December 19th. If Paramount could do a better fucking job promoting it, because from my understanding of they plan on dropping the second trailer on November 13th, according to some source, which I don't think is reliable at all. But I don't know. Paramount's basically not even doing a good. I mean, the sponsors behind it are doing a better job than Paramount themselves. But who the fuck cares? Let's watch the SpongeBob movie one, which is probably the peakest of them all. Who cares? Anyway, just gotta take a moment here and yeah. We're gonna update the good old screen bug here. I'll update that. Before we get things started. I just left that there. Alright, color. Yellow. Background color. There we go. More appropriate color choices. And there's some center real quick. Vertical alignment. Top. Alright. I'm gonna move it. I'm gonna move this. Oh, that's right. It's fucking locked. Okay. I have to move it to the center. This is good enough. Anyway, we're about to watch the SpongeBob movie, and that guys can fuck. This Pedro left. Shit. Well, wait, where'd he go? Did you say so in the? Yeah, I'm gonna post it. Then we'll get started. All right, get the memo out there. All right, hit play now, and we're gonna play the original SpongeBob movie now in 3, 2, 1. I said hit play. God damn it. Okay, there we go. There we go. You guys can gonna play the original SpongeBob movie. All right. Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, I actually have this in my Eternal Vitals, and yes, it's the full screen version because yes, I got this from an Internet Archive link. Don't ask how. I mean, at least we got the movie on here at all, so yeah, full screen like your average classic SpongeBob SquarePants episode. So yeah. Yeah, it's just me right now, to be sure. watching full screen like a fucking like your average. Wait. SpongeBob's perfect. So yeah, people can. No, never mind. The audio. I thought the movie audio could be heard. Like, I thought I could visibly hear the movie's audio from, at least on my end. But I already muted this. I already muted the desktop audio for, copyright reasons. I don't want Viacom taking this stream down because I'm not calling them Paramount or Skydance, whatever. I'm not even gonna give them the satisfaction of having to call them like. First it's Viacom, then it's Paramount. Now it's fucking Skydance. Like, I know, like, we're in the post Paramount Skydance merger world now, and as of November 10th, 2025, and hell, we're even getting close to the film's 21st anniversary. So yeah, this is a perfect time to do so. Perfect time to host this particular MPack theater. Sorry about the background noise, by the way. Because, since the film released on November 19th, 2004, and we are in the month of November, so yeah, this seems perfectly fitting. Alright, so. Oh, it's a little laggy, but. It's a little laggy on my end, but who the fuck cares? Oh my god. This fucking Usher is. This fucking Usher, though. She's getting the worst luck here. Having to deal with this squad of pirates, like this bunch of grown ass men dressed as pirates, rushing into the theater to see a PG rated kiddie movie, like SpongeBob movie, like. All right, now we get to the good shit. What is happening? Yeah. I wouldn't count this as open match. Like, this doesn't even look open match. This is just like a cropped version, cropped to the 4:3 aspect ratio. And then this is coming from the full screen DVD. So yeah. Oh. It is slightly open mat, but yeah, really can't be fucked to figure out if that's the case, but. Sponge Build the movie. How you doing tonight, Relax? Yeah, so. Yeah. Can't be alone in this VC. Damn it. So. Yeah. For now on, I'm basically just gotta call Paramount Skydance Viacom like the good old days. I know. I don't even give a fuck about what they want to be called now. I just want to call them Viacom like they used to be. Also, I wanted to host an MPack there. I wanted to do the SpongeBob movie on MPack there for some time, but I just never got to. Heck, I even wanted to Heck, this was originally going to be one of my first MPack theaters, actually. That's one of the first installments of MPack Theater. But I wanted to, watch this during a live stream to celebrate the film's 20th anniversary last year, but just never got around to it. So instead, I think Digital Circus episode 4 might have been the first one. I don't know. I can't even remember what I ate for breakfast this morning. No, wait, I can. I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright. And shut. Yeah, come on, man. It's more fun to watch this movie with friends. Yet I sent the memo, yet they never received it. I'm so goddamn lonely. Cleanliness is next to godliness. I like it. La da dee, la da do, la da dum. La da dee, la da do, la da dum. La da dee doo. I have a lot of copies of this film on DVD. Like, I have both a copy for the widescreen version and the full screen version because they release separately. They have their own separate DVD releases for some reason. I also had uh, both reprint copies from 2014 for the Blu-ray and DVD, and I also have the Steelbook 4K release of this. Check out over there, or whatever over there. I'm not playing it right now because I want to sit. So I just want to watch the fucking film. This is the part where they establish, fuck you, you're getting over yet. Discord, OBS. Well, apparently OBS crashed again. I better hope this live stream's okay. Okay, thank God this live stream survived. Just OBS crashed for a brief moment. Yeah, I thought I was gonna have to redo this specific stream, but whatever. So, thank God. Thank God. Because usually OBS crashes whenever the Wi-Fi feckles. Money. Hello, I like money. There's the meme. There's a lot of meme-worthy moments in this movie. What, like Kurt Perkins' interview with Mr. Krabs. What inspired you to invest in AI, Chuck E. Cheese's? Money. Have you seen the new Chuck E. Cheese Adventure World location? I mean, they made a whole fucking what? I mean, they have a whole They have a whole They have an AI generated TV commercial and a lot of AI generated images of Chucky and the rest of the gang all over the walls of that place. That is at least from what I saw from that Veilskabum 94 video. Excuse me. It's lemon scented! I remember seeing a YouTube poop of this using this specific movie, especially from Cartoon Lover 98, who is the creator of the Doodle Tunes franchise. Yeah. Cartoon Lover 98 makes a lot of questionable, makes a lot of questionable jokes in some of his YTPs, which I'm not going to delve into for the sake of, because I don't want to fucking talk about it, not just because of monetization or anything, since, although, I could be close to getting monetized, considering that I'm almost close to being eligible. That's a story for a different day. The only fucking time, yeah, one of the problems that this movie has, a lot of people, a lot of problems, fuck, I can't even talk today. One of the problems this film has, one of the minor problems this has, that characters like Sandy and Mrs. Puff are just relegated to a couple cameos. They both have a line of dialogue. The scene here. I mean, they have a couple each have one line of dialogue and couple brief cameos that following that. Like, I mean, well, characters like SpongeBob, of course, Patrick, Squidward, Mr. Krabs, and of course Plankton getting the spotlight here. Jackass! Uh-oh, Mr. Krabs said a fucking naughty word. Jackass Weasel. You know the you know in the you know when Nickelode you know when TV earnings when this aired on Nickelodeon like in 2013 onward when they basically just aired the widescreen version, they basically censored this part like basically all the mutterings Mr. Krabs whispering to SpongeBob's ear being reversed or so. I mean, there are videos about this on YouTube, but you know, I'm not mature. Seriously, I'm the only one in the fucking VC right now. I'm just basically talking to myself at this point in the VC. Yeah, I don't sound like. We're not. My brother's just basically talking in the background. He knows I'm live streaming. I mean, yeah. SpongeBob. God damn. For a good minute now. Ugh. Yeah. I have to do a pretty poor job announcing shit to my fellow fan base. Or maybe they have plans on their own. Who knows? Yeah. Like he's going to King Neptune's castle. Wait a minute. You're not King Neptune. Would the real King Neptune please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Yeah. They basically redesigned King Neptune specifically for this movie. Yeah, and like other appearances on the series. He's shown to have long hair and is voiced by John Hurley. And doesn't even wear a fucking crown and is basically just bare chested. Here he has a receding hairline, is voiced by Jeffrey Tambor, and basically has a different beard. And has a daughter instead of a son. Yeah, they retcon the fucking King Neptune lore, like especially in this movie. Like they, unless it's supposed to be a descendant of King Neptune. I could be. I mean, I don't know. Like, I mean, the movie explicitly states that this is the King Neptune, but I don't know. And there's a season 6 episode that retcons the fact that King Neptune has a child. Like, they don't even mention Minnie once in the Clash of Titan. The Clash of Triton. Like, like in the episode, Neptune's shown to have a son instead of a daughter named Triton. Instead of Minnie, they have Triton. So, what's up, Elshon? SpongeBob, the Spongely Bunch movie. Yeah, Goofy Goobers. I'm doing a live stream in here, Johnny. Love the talk. Love the talking clock. My puppetry too. Mm. Hey, it's the peanut guy. Uh, hey, we're in Freddy. This is Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. And I'm just going. Five Nights at Goofy's. I don't like his son. Do you mean Triton or Goofy Goober Jr.? Just kidding. It's like the pressure's settling on. Mr. Krabs needs some kid. Patrick had some saggy man boobs for this one shot where he just pulls on his upper chest. There's even a drawing later. There's even like a shot later on in the movie where Patrick is shown to have like saggy man boobs, like for a specific pose. Now we get to the iconic waiter part. Fucking Barney Gubble ass burp. Yeah, there's that. I remember this specific background track playing on like a Nickelodeon bumper of sorts. Like, I think it might have for an international bumper using some sort of Splat era branding. Yeah, I remember this specific track playing on a Nickelodeon bumper once. It might have been from it's from probably from an international feed. I can't be better. Likely he doesn't come back till he makes a cameo in SpongeBob Patrick's Time and Twist Up. So, well, Minnie did make a brief cameo in SpongeBob's Big Birthday Blow Up before, but like although like silent cameo. I mean, I guess they don't want to. I guess they couldn't afford to bring. I guess they couldn't afford to bring Scarlett Johansson back, like to do to voice to reprise her role. So this technically makes it her first in series appearance. Or, he just wears a fucking paper bag on his head to hide his fucking receding hairline. He just orders him to execute the Krusty Krab sign. Have this pole executed at once. uh, the scene of a crime. Hello, Pole. We never get to see Clay on screen, by the way. He only makes this one brief appearance during a voice message. It sucks, man. It's basically just like I think Plankton might have been flexing his voice impressions here. Like it might have just been like a oh Plankton's so good at like disguising his voice. As you can see, like showing that like he's in the phone booth. This implies that Plankton's pretty damn good at disguising his own voice, pretending to be this clay guy. Yep, there's drunk SpongeBob. So basically, canonically, ice cream is the show's in-universe alcohol. Like, I think the fucking waiter might have like. I think the fucking waiter or Goofy Goobers might have spiked the fucking ice cream. Like, oh my god, I can't help but I can't help but think that. Dude, I can't help but theorize, but this might have been the workings of. This might have been the doing of the fucking waiter. He might have just like. He might have like spiked SpongeBob and Patrick's triple Goober's sunrises to make them completely wasted. And needless to say, his plan worked, you know? His plan fucking worked. So in a way, the Goofy Goober waiter might have been another unsung antagonist. This film's unsung antagonist. Because logically speaking, like, I mean, logically speaking, ice cream can't make you fucking wasted, especially like consuming a shit ton of them. And again, this is a cartoon. You shouldn't really. Who am I to I mean, who am I to fucking look deep into cartoon logic, especially SpongeBob logic, like especially in cases, especially in some cases where they start fires underwater. Hey, if we're underwater, how can there be a? I mean, that's the biggest logic break in all SpongeBob history. Like the many instances of fires starting underwater, and thunderstorms starting underwater and stuff. Like episodes like Pineapple Fever and Nasty Patty. Also, this is probably the first instance of the word damn in SpongeBob. Sponge on the Run also has another use of the word damn and a couple uses of the word crap. I'm not even kidding. And again, these movies are rated PG, so reasonable. Yeah, as King Nectum said earlier, as clever as you are, you left one damning piece of evidence at the scene of the crime. Champion fails to return. Spall ladder? What the fuck does that even mean? He just fucking beat the shit out of Patrick before things escalate. Mr. Krabs is fucking strangling Patrick. Are you little? I'll teach you to laugh at something that's funny. Like that fucking scene in Frozen. Yeah, in a Frozen where I want to show him to Frozen. Yeah. Yeah. Also, Patrick's a fucking creep in this movie. Like, you shouldn't be fucking simping for a 13-year-old girl. Like, Mindy here is canonically 13 years old, from my understanding. And yet Patrick is, like, gooning all over her. Like, is wrong with that starfish? Like, I mean, dare I say it? Patrick's a pedophile. Like, or I might even do saying pedophile. I don't even fucking care about that. Like, seriously, like, dude, Patrick. She's hey, Sicarito man, how you doing? Patrick, she's underage. Stop fucking simping for her, dude. That's probably the most creepiest aspect of this whole movie. How you doing tonight? I mean, dude, that's part of the creepiest aspect of this whole movie is that Patrick's whole this whole running gag with Patrick is that he's simping for a mermaid, like a fucking someone who in the scene is confirmed to be a teenager, like that's according to the crew. Yeah, Patrick, who is a grown fucking man, simps for her. Like that's a whole running gag throughout the whole movie. The pay wagon. Yeah. Like, I mean, SpongeBob and Patrick are grown men. Yeah, the whole running gag is that their whole the themes that they're called kids throughout this whole movie. I mean, the correct term for these two is that they're man children. So, I mean, these two are canonically adults, and yet Manny is 13 years old, and yet the creepiest aspect of this whole fucking film is that Patrick sims for a 13-year-old mermaid. Which, goddamn, Patrick is definitely a sick fuck for doing so. I know, right? Like, dude. Fucking hell, man. Freeze! Sponge out of water reuses this fucking joke twice, by the way. They'll take one secret formula to go. Speaking of Sponge out of water, that's our next episode of MPack Theater. But then after that, we'll do Sponge on the Run. Yes, this is going to be a triple feature. Yeah, we'll do Sponge out of water on the next MPack Theater stream. It's not going to be a triple feature, like a three for. That's a separate stream. Mustard, I can't jump. And those two fucking gas station clerks. Yeah. Shale City. Respect for the dead. Call them the kid-friendly version of dipshits, dipsticks. Live stream 12. They're dead. It just slides down and slides into the chum bucket, like in between shots. How did you get the Krabby Patty? Damn it, not again. Right, hope this works. Okay, there we go. We're back. Again, we had some technical faults. Hopefully things are right. Hopefully this problem's rectified. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Second time on the stream. SpongeBob and his pink friend. Tiny fingerprints. Stuffy, tiny fingerprints. Vicious, cold-blooded predator. Oh man, I love how that's the description he gives to about Dennis the assassin. Sit on my bed. Hey, mister! Hey, we're 10 gallons! Oh. And he just fucking rips their mouths off. Thank you, Mr. Dennis. Those two are fucking annoying. Although, I think that type of character, I think that stereotype that before on Ren and Stimpy. Those Abner and Ewalt. Yep, in the Ren and Stimpy episode Out West. They reappear in the episode Far Hands. 5 days away by car. Thug tug. Oh man. Fucking. This is a cover of an actual song that the specific cover is made for specifically for this movie called "You Better Swim." It's a parody of a song called "You Better Run." Which honestly, I think the SpongeBob movie version's better. Mostly because it's the one I'm more familiar with. Sorry. My first exposure to that song is a family-friendly cover in the SpongeBob movie. Yeah. Can I have everyone's attention? I have to use the bathroom. Yeah, that's the worst distraction I've ever seen. Stupid contacts. There it is. You gotta go wash it off. The facial expressions in this movie are comedy gold. Yeah, and yet people bitch about the fact that modern SpongeBob over relies on fucking goofy facial expressions for the sake of goofy facial expressions. Yet they overlook the amount of ones shown in the fucking first movie alone. Hey, who blew this bubble? Like, how bubble blowing babies will be beaten senselessly by every able-bodied bar patron in the bar. That's slightly. Baby was love the sinking slightly off at the end that your hair sounds good. Yeah, again, people over like again, people bitch about the fact that modern SpongeBob relies on goofy facial expressions for the sake of goofy facial expressions. Yet they overlook the fact that like classic SpongeBob like there are classic fun episodes that do have like this sort of thing too, which isn't a problem by the way. And they overlook the and even they've overlooked the first SpongeBob movie too, which has a lot of these goofy facial expressions that are more in line with any modern SpongeBob episode, to be honest. I mean, I mean, try adding like try using picture like any of these facial expressions, which I don't think you are able to see, because copyright on a modern SpongeBob episode, and it wouldn't feel out of place at all. And I've seen that on a smart video. They're trying to create the next big meme face, right? Yeah, really. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, I agree. Yeah, I mean, the jokes they do tell like are just the facial expressions for the sake of it alone. But I mean, I agree that these we have these goofy facial expressions, like especially like in the SpongeBob movie here. They're used to elevate the joke. I mean, sometimes it doesn't work on, yeah. And I mean, there are occasions where they I mean, there are occasions in Modern SpongeBob where the goofy facial expressions do elevate the jokes. Free, Krabby Patty, Plankton, giving, with. Speechless, huh, Switty? Hoodwinked. To think that the titular movie Hoodwinked would release a few months later in 2005. Seriously, whenever I fucking hear the word hoodwinked, I'm instantly reminded of the movie Hoodwinked. You know, that uh, Discount Shrek movie. Yeah. All those movies involve fairy tale creatures. Mike Mormon Budsies needs to surprise me. Uh, okay, hope you're happy. Look at this. Hello. And now we get to the second creepiest thing about the movie, besides Patrick's pedophilic overtones. This ominous scene where the fucking homes are initiated, and they all start cornering Squiddy. Get out of here! Yep. Yes. I did say this is the second creepiest aspect of this movie. And I'm dead serious about that statement, by the way. I don't think we don't know how to win them out. Fucking love the I mean, I pretty much I've seen this movie so many fucking times. I have like every line of dialogue rehearsed. I mean, what can I say? I'm a big Spongy fan. Otherwise, I mean, you got all these fucking Funko Pops of SpongeBob in the background, which are barely fucking noticeable. Yeah. I also got me my Burger King Dr. Pepper. I ordered Burger King earlier from DoorDash. Free ice cream, wee! Remember that? Remember the fucking free ice cream spam? But, like, I used to fucking. I fucking love the animatics. I fucking love the animatic of this movie. Like, It was it was like a 50-minute like sampler special feature of the movie's animatics. Like, it was like a bonus feature of the movie DVD, and fucking love how. And they basically just use temp audio for like there's the entire fucking audio, like it's like it's all temp audio, like they should just which is basically done before like the respective voice actors like Tom Kenny, Bill Figuerbacchi. Like I have a feeling like Steve Hillenburg himself like voiced the characters during the animatics, like or, or just alternates between which artists like drew specific panel. But either way, it's fucking hilarious. Like, man. I've done a few videos using the animatic as a base. You can remember, like, if you've been a long time subscriber and follower of my channel, you probably know what the fuck I'm talking about. So, also, I think it was Derek Dryman. I think is the one who voiced the laughing and the bubble. Yeah, I miss laughter in the bubble. But whatever. Could be wrong. Speaking of Derek Dryman, I'm so fucking glad he's back doing the Search for SquarePants. And besides the fact that the movie is being written, the film was written by Pam Brady, who wrote the infamous Smurfs 2025 movie. What really grabbed my attention, really piqued my interest in seeing the film, is the fact that they got Derek fucking Dryman back. Derek Dryman. Oh, there's the meme. There it is. There's the surprise SpongeBob and Patrick meme. There's the face. There's the fucking face. Yep. To those on YouTube. Yeah. Yeah. Dangerous. Hazardous. Yeah, hazardous. Monster infested. Yeah, monster infested. Trench. Fucking. Bleh. Yeah. What really. Yeah. Derek Dryman. Back to that conversation from earlier. Seriously, Derek Dryman has been on this has been part of SpongeBob history since the very fucking beginning. He's like a developed. Like, he basically co-developed the show. Like been on the show since the very fucking beginning, and there he is now. Like just directed the next theatrical film. I mean, that's basically just a like he's one of the very few people who molded SpongeBob into the very franchise we all know and love. Like he's basically just been around during the classic era. Like what the fuck? Like open your eyes, Patrick. And here he is, like, yeah. This is essentially the first SpongeBob productions he's been a part of since, well, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie from 2004. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure why people. I mean, bleh. I mean, this is our. That alone is giving me high hopes for this movie. Yeah. Yeah, Paramount is really doing a bad job right now promoting the film. The sponsors are doing a better job at promoting the Search for SquarePants than Paramount themselves. Than Paramount's marketing department themselves. Seriously. Olipop. Burger King. Yeah, there's gonna be a Burger King collaboration. Yeah, Burger King's back to make a tie-in meal and kids meal to this movie. Finally. Burger King and Swimmer are coming right together here, team. Plain topless. Sandy. Mrs. Puffingowie. Meow Plankton. See? Letter break change from Sandy and Mrs. Puff. Hair in a can. Ew. Hairy eyeballs. Kids rule. You gotta believe. Yeah. Mike went up. Late in the evening. Meanwhile, the only time card this movie has. Yes, well, I'll just turn you into men. Yeah, with mermaid magic. Mermaid magic? Fucking subtitles for the seahorses. Oh, also those two seahorses look totally different than the ones that are like shown in the actual series. they don't they don't even look like Mystery the Seahorse from the episode My Pretty Seahorse. I mean, those are freaking unique. Yeah, the movie has like unique designs for seahorses here, like the ones like the ones like the ones manning the coach. Also, many like basically drove the coach all the way to this point. Oh, see, there's the man boobs I was talking about from earlier. I never said that. Yeah. Yeah. Also, many like basically stole her father's coach, like basically driving without a license. Although I'm not sure if the kingdom you know has it served like of driving without a license compared to Bikini Bottom. It's one that is still in driving school. Yeah. Got Stephen Holberg, basically. I mean, I mean, if the show did not include Mrs. Puff, like a driving teacher, like the show wouldn't have been picked up because now I get the song. Now that we're men, we can do anything. Now that we're men, we are invincible. Now that we're men, we're gonna the Shell City, get the crown, send the town to Mr. Krabs. Now that we're men, we got facial hair. Now that we're men, I changed my underwear. Now that we're men, we got a manly flair. We got a little stuff. We're tough enough to save the day. We never had a chance when we were kids. No, no, no. We'll take a look at what the mermaid did. Ha, ha, ha. Now we get to the hand bobbing portion of the song. Yeah. I'm rushing here. Yeah, like, I mean, how's the compromise Nikolai and has so that way they could greenlight the shows if they have like a if you have SpongeBob at school. Otherwise, they wouldn't have gone along with greenlighting SpongeBob in the first place. So that's why this is Puff referring into the show. That's why SpongeBob sucks at driving. Hooray! Now they're men. We can't bother them. Now that we're men. They have become our friends. Now we're men. Well, we're happy. We have to test the finish class for the crown. Pass the test and finish the quest. I'll pass the test and finish the quest for the crown. Hooray! Shell City did ahead. We did it, Pat. We made it past everything, even the hideous, disgusting monsters. Huh? Oh, you guys are awesome. We should be there in one more verse. Pat, we're finally. Oh, there's Dennis again. How the fuck did he did he ride the fucking motorcycle? Like, is there a ramp that? It's like, how the fuck did he? Listen, again, SpongeBob logic. You beat SpongeBob and Patrick to the punch. Well, no, you know, they made a pits. They made a few fucking pit stops. So retrieving the key at the Thug Tug and like being chased by the fucking gigantic monster with the old lady as the tongue. I mean that they were fake. Of course they were fake. Yeah, that specific monster, the red monster from earlier, it never explicitly named the fish, but see a mermaid. Enough, Gab. There's the fucking special features menu art on the film's DVD release. Weren't supposed to know that. Well, basically, Dennis just gave away his whole fucking scheme. Perhaps, like, he and Python probably had the worst communication here. Like, I mean, like, normally you wouldn't, like, give away the true story here. Like, whatever. Now they know. Now they know Mr. Krabs was innocent the whole time. And he never truly stole the fucking crown. Plankton was setting them up. Yep, there's the Cyclops. The Cyclops. I said Cyclops. Cyclops. Bleh. So, a lot of the fucking Cyclops is just like a man in a fucking diving suit. Like, you know those diving suits with the unique, like, what that type of helmet? Like, yeah. Shit. The essence of Bikini Bottom and, like, other parts of the ocean mistaken as a Cyclops. And this what they've done is the Cyclops owns and operates a fucking gift shop on the surface called Shell City. Yeah. Like, does this guy fucking like wear that fucking suit? Like, especially behind the counter at the gift shop? Like, it's weird. Like his true identity is never even revealed this whole movie. Like, he just wears that same diving suit throughout the whole day. Throughout this whole time he's on screen. He still has that fucking. Like, I mean, perhaps they want to keep this like his identity like perhaps they were trying to keep like perhaps they're trying to keep his identity anonymous or something. Like I can totally understand. Like I mean, the fact that like he owns like the fact that he owns and operates this, the fact that he owns and operates Shell City, the gift shop, or they truly are this whole time now. Like, I mean, part of me wonders if he wears that fucking diving suit like Cacro's like behind the counter. Like, if this place had any customers, like I wonder if he, like, he probably would take the suit off, have there be customers, like, like he, as you can see right now, like while he's so, like doing, like he's while he's in the process of making his merchandise of Alexander Clam Bell. Alexander Clam Bell. Like, like while he's in the process of making his merchandise, and well, yeah, well, yeah. I mean, yeah, you could say that the place is closed right now, and well, she's probably setting up for the next shift or so. Yeah, he showed maniacally cackling, like, I'm gonna go take a shit. I'll be right back. Yeah, gonna get the toad. Yeah, we're gonna get the crowns in the town, Mr. Krabs. Just briefly quotes the song. And here's the part where SpongeBob and Patrick die. They shrivel up to death. Me that we're attractive? Oh man, this scene's rather emotional. I mean, you see our two favorite heroes, SpongeBob and Patrick, on their deathbeds for like like they're basically about to give up and they're basically like about to die, like being shriveled up. That's so damn disturbing, man. I mean, it's huh, disturbing for SpongeBob standards. I mean, then again, this is supposed to be a movie. This is it, I mean, again, it was originally set to be the series finale. Like, had there not been a season 4 onward, this would have been the series finale. So it would have been the canonical end of the SpongeBob franchise as we know it. Yeah, had there not been a season 4 onward or no other spin-offs or so, if they actually gave Steve and the rest of the crew creative freedom, this would have been the end. This would have been the true end. Show's backwards. So they decided to do more because fuck all. And I'm still pretty much alright with that. We're all goofy goobers, yeah. Goofy goober, yeah, and they all die. And they're dead. They're dead! Hmm. Then we cut back to the pirates. You know, Patchy the Pirate. Yeah, they were originally gonna have Patchy the Pirate in this movie, like instead of this like random generic pirate, they were gonna have Patchy the Pirate and Polly the Parrot as well. But they even have Stephen Hilliver voicing that parrot there. Ah, shut up and look at the screen. Yeah, they were gonna originally have Patchy the Pirate and Polly the Parrot, like as the pirates seeing the movie, as like, you know, but they were cut out because mostly because also because like test audience member, also because like the test screen audience members work from they were patchy and potty, so they were replaced by like this pirate crew and generic pirate crew and this generic parents like actually parrot. And they're back. Fake out death. So SpongeBob movie has a fake out death scene. Can't see the central character die now, can you? Can't have the central character die in your own his own movie. So you gotta have him win at the end. So of course, gotta have that cheer Goofy Goober revive the two. Love how this like. Of course, this revives the other. Fish that were dried up and sold as merchandise. What about Alexander Clam Bell, huh? We never got an on-screen appearance by Alexander Clam Bell. Like, they wasted a perfect opportunity to have Alexander Clam Bell make a cameo. Unless he appeared was in a deleted scene that was apparently cut for time, but this is a movie, not a fucking TV movie. TV episode. So, then this movie had a few other deleted scenes that didn't make the cut, like scene where they apparently were, I mean, Sandy Cheeks was supposed to have her own arc at one point, like she was about to head to the surface to go to a convention or something, or and there was a point later, like around this part, like around this portion of the film where they meet up with her on the surface, and Patrick and he appears all in like live action shit, and Patrick pukes. They have a joke involving Patrick puking on screen, and of course you get that scene actually appears in animatic form as part of the Animax input bonus feature. Wow. So that bag of ones they brought with them, I was like, well, fully pointless because Patrick fucked up. David Hasselhoff. It's the guy from Baywatch, David Hasselhoff. Yeah. Could have been anyone else, but no, they picked David Hasselhoff because David Hasselhoff. Before we had Keanu Reeves and Antonio Banderas and Snoop Dogg and George Lopez and Regina Hall, there's David Hasselhoff. Sorry about this calendar. Hey, I called back to the one joke earlier. Sorry about this calendar. It's your day, the day that craps fries. Guess who's here? Yep. Yeah. Fucking fisherman. Fisherman does appear in the series in the episode The String, season 11. Unidentified flying object. It's not flying, you dumbass. It's swimming. Get your fucking facts straight, bro. Patrick thinks the fucking boot's a UFO. How the fuck did the boot, like, what's Dennis was operating like the boot? Or like, oh, wait. I mean, he Cyclops does step on him, and of course, yeah, SpongeBob logic. I'm bringing it up again for the third fucking time, bleh. Time for you to die. Yeah. Detective SpongeBob and Patrick a little more time. What? Mindy, will you butt out? I will tell you stalling this execution. Stalling? I'm not stalling anything. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. You're doing it right now. I'm stalling. Yes! Stalling. Stalling? Stalling. Stalling. Oh, boy. Plankton's like... Plankton's all... Like... Audience member, like, get up, like... Basically just... Just like a moviegoer, like... Got the popcorn and everything. So just to watch Mr. Krabs get executed by King Neptune. He is truly... He is quite this fucking psychopath, sociopath. Where the fuck is that? He is willing... He's all get it up just to watch his own arch rival get... Watch his own arch rival die. Just to watch his own fucking arch rival get executed. For something he clearly did. For something... Yeah, this is clearly the worst thing Plankton's ever done. Like throughout this whole fucking franchise, that's clearly the worst fucking thing Plankton's ever done. Yeah, and yet, everyone sees this as bad. So again, it's not entirely out of character, you know. Since Plankton is supposed to be the show's main antagonist. Yeah, I mean, this is clearly the worst thing Plankton has ever done, ever, like, in the franchise. Enslave everybody, and enslave an entire town, and frame his arch rival. Frame his own arch rival for stealing the crown of royal. Steal the crown of the king of the sea. Let them get executed. Like, you think I'm stalling? What? Who said anything about float? Fucking chest. Chest torpedo. I don't. I thought I remembered this scene, like the scene where his chest expands, creeping me out as a kid. I can't remember for shit, but I don't know. I don't remember, but oh, wait, those scenes played for laughs, but done good, Hasselhoff. You're done. The fucking shot ricocheted onto David Hasselhoff. And Mr. Krabs is saved. My real tough old crowd. Even if they miss the mark, even if they miss the deadline, still save the day at the very end. Because SpongeBob and Patrick were granted 6 days just to get the crown back. And what a quick 6 days this has fucking been, dude. SpongeBob. Oh, back to a joke of missing identity. So Patrick accidentally calls SpongeBob SpongeBob! Worry, SpongeBob! That's a nickname I give SpongeBob a lot, too. SpongeBob. King size. They really had this fucking trapdoor in the ceiling. Daddy, yes! Like, he just installs this fucking trapdoor above the Krusty Krab 2. The ceiling of the Krusty Krab 2 for a specific moment. just for this specific gag alone. Plankton cheated. Baldy's Basics? Hold on there, Baldy. You know because you cheated. You better assume's not the only fucking kid-friendly cover or SpongeBob cover of a real song, by the way. That's part of the movie soundtrack. $50? Yeah, you are. So, SpongeBob and Patrick don't mind that Mindy lied to them about the giving the Murray magic to about the Murray magic being fake, just to boost their confidence. Kid, come now! I've made the Shell City, and I beat the Cyclops, and I ruled the Hasselhoff, and I brought the crown back. So yeah, I'm a kid, but I'm also a wearing knife, and a knucklehead expositron. But most of all, I'm a goofy goober rock. You're a goofy goober rock. We're all goofy goobers. Goofy, 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 goober. Yeah. Bam, what you doing, brother? First instance of stop motion on the show, or the franchise. It's animated by Screen Novelties. I'll say thanks. Thank you very much. You're thinking you want to be like me. Go and try the kittens, I will set you free. I'm a good. His dance moves are impressive, but I'm in control. He's grabbing onto his fucking crotch like Michael Jackson here. Oh my god, a PG rated movie. You don't even have fucking private parts. Why would you grab onto your crotch like that, man? Wow. I'm sure that might have scared the shit out of kids. I'm sure that might have scared the shit out of people when they were kids. The live action shut up. It's when the wielding the Goofy Goober guitar. The type of what's that? My precious sandwich. Oh, another Sandy Mrs. Puff cameo. Yep. They serve little. And they're all against these brief cameos. Like, again, Sandy was supposed to have a whole arc where she goes up to the surface as an adventure of her own, involving CIA agents for some reason, I believe. Hey, because the wizard who saved us. Joke alone, they're all shown to be wearing fucking shoes. Especially vacuum. Yep. Now he gets arrested by the police. Institution for the Criminally Tiny. I'll destroy all of you. I find it weird that, like, I mean, it's like 6 days after, like 6 days, or like almost a week after their the Krusty Krab 2's grand opening, they still have the freaking grand opening banner on the exterior of the restaurant. Like, they never bothered to take the fucking grand opening banner down. Like, yeah, they were still. Plankton still was night patrolling them. That, basically distracted them from ever doing something about that. So, and this is the only time we get to see the Krusty Krab 2 in the franchise. It was demolished sometime. And I remember I remember some fans theorizing that the SpongeBob SquarePants movie takes place after the entire franchise, like at the very end of the franchise, like timeline wise. But saying that SpongeBob's been promoted to manager of the Krusty Krab 2 here, and like in the season 4 opener, Fear of a Crab Patty, no Krusty Krab 2, SpongeBob's back to being Fry Cooker Krusty Krab 1, and Sponge Out of Water. SpongeBob's Fry Cook of the Krusty Krab 1, no Krusty Krab 2. It's in repeat. But of course, since this canonical into the SpongeBob franchise, timeline wise, thing has been debunked. I mean, I remember seeing some crew art which shows the demolition of the Krusty Krab 2 and SpongeBob being relegated back to the whole Krusty Krab 1 fry cook. Yeah, we're at the very end of the movie. Yeah, we'll watch the Take Me by the Hand, Lead Me to the Land. Guess we got Ocean Man as the end credits music. The globe is a wheel trip. Oh well. We may have not gotten other people in the VC, but who cares? I still had a good time watching this film again. Celebrate Search for Scorpions' release. You see they roll on the basement that the open man. Ocean Man, the crust of the usually let it count through the childlike man. Ocean Man, the sequence of the lights always on the sand. Soaking up the first of the man. Ocean Man, do. Fucking Ocean Man's a really good song. I like. And yes, this film was what got me into that song in the first place. I also remember it playing in a Honda Civic commercial, which came out around the same fucking year as this movie. Hint, hint. From the 2005 Honda Civic, I believe. Man, second from the life on loose on the sand, soaking up the first of the land. Okay, that was the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. Yeah, we're done. All right. That's the SpongeBob movie, and this we're gonna